Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Now, I'm going to title this video to put it simply. And the title of this video is based on the title of this article. Now, here it says, after 900 nuclear tests on our land, United States, wants to ethnically cleanse us. Meet the most bombed nation in the world. And there's a reason why they want to ethnically cleanse you. There's a reason for that. Well, because for one, you so-called North American Indians, you are Israelites, okay? And for two, this man has nothing but hate for you, you know? And when I say this man, I'm talking about Esau, Edom, okay? Starting with the so-called elites, trickling down to the rest of their nation, okay? They are the biblical Edomites. And one thing you need to understand is that they hate you 12 tribes, man. They hate you Israelites. Them, the so-called elites and their whole nation, they hate you. Okay? And why is that? Well, because it goes back to the book of Genesis. Okay? It goes back to Cain and Abel. You know, when Cain and Abel went to present themselves before the Lord to give themselves an offering, you know, Abel's offering was found righteous, while Cain's offering was found wicked. Why was Cain's offering found wicked? Because of rebellion, disobedience. Okay, this man brought what? Fruits, vegetables, and gold. Things that the Lord don't need. Okay. I mean, like, why the fuck are you gonna bring food before the Lord? The Lord don't have to eat. Why are you going to bring gold before the Lord? The Lord can make gold from thin air. You know? So, and in other words, Cain brought a worldly sacrifice. But Abel brought the firstling of his flock. So Abel's, his offering was found righteous, which Abel's our forefather, by the way. And when you do your research, you'll find out that Abel is actually Jacob in the reincarnation. Because there is a such thing as reincarnation. Cain came back in reincarnation as Esau. When you read Genesis 25, verse 25. Or not 25, verse 25, but Genesis 20, the 25th chapter. Now, when it came to them receiving their blessings, you know, well, Jacob supplanted, because, you know, people like to say Jacob stole Eve's birthright. No, Jacob supplanted E of his birthright. Okay, you're never going to find it in the Holy Scriptures where Jacob stole Esau's birthright. And a matter of fact, let's look up the word steal. Because people like to say Jacob stole his brother's birthright. Let's shut the fuck up. Steal definition, yeah. Okay, steal. Take another person's property without permission or legal right and without intending to return it. That's the definition of stealing. When you take somebody else's possessions without their permission. Now, did Jacob get permission from his brother Esau before he decided to give Jacob his birthright? Yeah. He clearly, he clearly agreed to give his birthright to Jacob for some uncooked meat. So Jacob did not steal his brother's birthright. He supplanted his brother of his birthright. Furthermore, when you look up Jacob, okay, it goes back to the Hebrew name Yaquab, which means supplanter. Okay, so it was Omen Nomen. Jacob's name was Omen Nomen because he was going to supplant his brother of his birthright. Now, when they went to go get their blessings from their father Isaac, okay, the Lord set it up to where Jacob ended up getting the blessings of the kingdom of heaven. And when you understand these two factors, then you start to understand why the whole nation of Edom hates our nation. Because of what our forefather Jacob did to their forefather Esau. Okay? So the reason why they're talking about ethnic cleansing, because they really want to get rid of you tribes. The most nuclear bombed nation on the planet is the unwanted accolade claimed by the Shoshone so-called Native American tribe. And the reason why I say so-called is because you're not Native Americans. You are Israelites from the tribe of Gad. Okay? Trust me, I know because I'm a so-called Native Indian from the tribe of Gad. It says this has had devastating effects for the community, and RT spoke with one campaigner fighting for justice. And you're wasting your time fighting for justice because this society is being ruled by the unjust. So I don't know why you're looking for justice in an unjust society. It's not going to happen. Look at all these so-called black people out there protesting for police shootings. Are they getting some kind of justice? No. Okay? According to the Holy Scriptures, if somebody of our nation is killed by somebody of another nation, that person that is of that other nation is supposed to be put to death. That's justice. Okay? Blood for blood. An eye for eye, a tooth for tooth. Okay, so you ain't gonna get no justice in this society. They're occupying our country. Well, at least they know that much. They're stealing our opportunities, and we are expected to die because of that. We're still trying to grapple and understand what happened to us and find ways to stop it. You're not gonna. The only person that's going to stop this devil is your Lord and Savior, Yahawashi, when he returns. Ain't nobody taking the so-called elites or their nation of people out of rulership except Yahawashi, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. When he makes his second return, that's when this man goes down. That's when the so-called elites go into slavery along with the rest of their nation of people and the kings and the rulers of these other nations. We're still trying to grapple with and understand what happened to us and find ways to stop it, correct it, and prevent it happening in the future. And you're not going to do that. The Lord He's already put it into the minds of these so-called elites to kill you tribes. For one, because y'all are a bunch of idol worshippers, you're wicked, you're a bunch of adulterers, you're eating unclean foods, okay? You're a so-called Native Indian man, but your hair is coming down past your shoulders. You know? Y'all are just wicked, man. Okay, and furthermore, it's prophesied that the 2/3 of our people in this country, known as America, is going to die off because it's prophecy. It's written in the Holy Scriptures. Okay, Ayan Zabarte's voice is angry but does not falter as he describes the stark fate of his people, so-called Native Americans, who for decades have been, by any measure, subjected to the most unimaginable horrors, all perpetrated by their government in Washington. Zabarte 57 is the principal man of the western bands of the Shoshone Nation, and he is spearheading a campaign to expose what he describes as ethnic cleansing of his tribe. Okay? Okay, if you truly want this man to be taken out of power, well, you'll be going out there on those highways and hedges and prophesying against this wicked country and against the wicked themselves, man. You'll be out there fishing for the Lord's elect if you really want this country to go down. But with that, I'm going to say Shalom is on to the next one.